Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News fans. Grant Ellis may be one of The Bachelor's best leads, but his season has been too tumultuous for the star to find a genuine love connection. Grant was presented with 25 contestants, each with their interest in the lead. The Bachelor Season 29 has been historically significant, as it marks the first time a lead was announced before applications opened. Subsequently, every bachelorette applied with a special interest in Grant after seeing him star in The Bachelorette Season 21. While most contestants shared a connection with the hopeless romantic, their antics have made his lead position emotionally draining. Explosive fights and interpersonal feuds have broken out, and Grant has been caught in the middle. The star has spent more time settling arguments than pursuing his future wife. Although Grant is projected to find a wife at the season's finale, he doesn't seem satisfied with his season's events or results. Grant may end up alone after all. Grant looked very upset at the Women Tell All. During the Tell All episode, several women were invited to share their experiences on the show, and many had reasonable frustrations. After some conversation, the focus shifted towards one contestant, Carolina Sophia. Carolina centered herself on the season's drama and quickly established herself as the most controversial bachelorette. While reality TV is infamous for melodrama, the shared animosity towards Carolina raised red flags. Carolina had monopolized Grant's time and distracted him from the show's ultimate goal, finding love. She engrossed herself in drama, primarily concerning the other women. Carolina's conversation with contestant Rose Sonk was brought to Grant, and the lead was so agitated by the miscommunication with Rose, she eventually self-eliminated. Carolina would continue complaining, questioning the process, and manipulating the competition. Her actions often left Grant bouncing from woman to woman as he tried to understand all perspectives. Grant seemed uninterested in talking with her in the Tell All episode. Carolina had addressed him in an accusatory manner and questioned her elimination. When he reminded her that her elimination was not personal, she victimized herself. Carolina felt that everyone hated her, which sparked another debate. Grant maintained he always took accountability for his actions and tried to lead with love. This was evident throughout the season. Grant did everything in his power to validate the women. Grant seemed burned out. He spent his time on the show assuring the women that he wasn't prioritizing one over the other. Carolina's actions, in particular, made his experience less enjoyable. Grant is empathic and would never willingly leave a woman feeling inadequate. His expressions and general exhaustion were clear. Grant didn't have the proper environment to pursue love. Reality Steve could be wrong about the outcome. The results of The Bachelor Season 29 have been revealed, but they aren't always accurate. Grant is left with 3 women, Licia Gare, Juliana Pasquarosa, and Zoe McGrady. While he shares a connection with all of these frontrunners, Licia and Juliana seem the most compatible with the lead. However, Grant isn't sure of his decision. In the Fantasy Dates teaser trailer posted by Bachelor Nation, Grant claims he is unsure of his decision and this process. Reality Steve, a popular reality-related update account, shared that Juliana won the season. According to the blogger, the pair were engaged in the season finale. While this decision and spoiler sound promising, Grant's indecisive status is not. Grant shared a strong connection with Licia. However, her Mormon roots and beliefs may have affected his judgment. If Grant had chosen Licia as his wife, he likely would have been expected to raise his children the same way. Grant's third runner-up, according to Steve, Zoe, seemed like a less likely match. She and Grant had chemistry, but were not nearly as compatible as he and the others. Juliana may have been the safest option, especially if the couple didn't follow through with the engagement. Did Grant maybe end his engagement? Grant and Juliana may or may not get married. It's worth noting that had Grant chosen Licia while anticipating a split, he would be confronting a difficult decision. Lydia comes from a traditional family, and calling off the engagement would be highly discouraged. Grant and Juliana seem to share a genuine connection, and fans can only hope this decision was made from love rather than outside pressures. Grant endured a tumultuous and challenging environment on The Bachelor, but his chemistry with Juliana was always tangible. Only time will tell if Grant and Juliana have found a love to last. The rumors surrounding The Bachelor Season 29 are already stirring up controversy, and now all eyes are on Grant Ellis. Will he find true love, or will he, like so many before him, end up alone, heartbroken, and humiliated? The Bachelor franchise has seen its fair share of heartbreaks, but with Grant's unique charm and highly publicized journey, fans are starting to wonder if he'll be the first to truly walk away alone. Or is there something more beneath the surface? Could this be a setup for a shocking twist? In this exposé, we dive into all the juicy details of Grant Ellis's Bachelor journey, the love interests he's left behind, and the troubling signs that may indicate a lonely future ahead. The rise of Grant Ellis, from a charming contestant to the new Bachelor. Before Grant Ellis even appeared on the Bachelor radar, his name was circulating among fans as a potential candidate. With his good looks, perfect smile, and down-to-earth demeanor, Grant quickly became a fan favorite. His journey from just another contestant on The Bachelorette to becoming the Bachelor himself was nothing short of meteoric. But the real question is, will this charming persona be enough to secure lasting love? Could it be all an act to keep the audience engaged, or will Grant's final decision leave fans in shock? Is Grant really ready for marriage? While Grant's Bachelor journey started with every intention of finding a lifelong partner, fans are beginning to question if he's actually ready for such a commitment. Behind the scenes, there have been whispers about Grant's past relationships, his fear of commitment, and his inability to open up fully. Interviews with past loves and close friends hint at an underlying doubt. Is he truly capable of making a lasting commitment? Could his time on the show just be another distraction from facing his real feelings? The contestants who didn't stand a chance. The women who felt The Bachelor curse early on. As the season progressed, some women caught the attention of fans for their chemistry with Grant, while others were left struggling to stand out. One thing became clear: Grant's connection with several of the contestants seemed to wane quickly. Who were the ones who couldn't keep up with his high standards, and did they leave the show brokenhearted or simply relieved? One contestant's unexpected exit raised eyebrows when she admitted in a post-show interview that she never felt fully seen by Grant. Could this be a pattern, where Grant is too distracted by the idea of perfection to truly connect with anyone? The shocking endings that could seal his fate. There's been talk of a dramatic ending to Grant's Bachelor journey. Could there be a twist where Grant chooses no one, deciding that love isn't something he's ready for after all? Fans are divided. Some say the uncertainty about his final decision is part of a master plan, while others suspect Grant might simply not be able to choose. With many Bachelor alumni openly expressing doubts about the franchise's ability to produce lasting relationships, Grant's ending could set a new precedent in The Bachelor history, one that involves not walking away with a fiancé, but instead walking away alone. The conspiracy: Grant's controversial relationship with the producers. Was Grant's whole journey orchestrated for drama's sake? According to insider sources, Grant may have been pushed into situations that tested his emotional limits. Sources reveal that the producers might have created a narrative around Grant's inability to choose between the final contestants, making it seem as though he was stuck in an impossible decision. Was this intentional? Some even claim that Grant was never truly emotionally invested in anyone, and that the producers encouraged this storyline to keep viewers hooked. Could this be why his relationships never felt authentic? The Bachelor curse: why Grant may not be the one to break it. Many former Bachelor and Bachelorette contestants have struggled with finding lasting love after the cameras stop rolling. Could Grant be destined to join the long list of failed engagements and broken hearts? What makes Grant's situation so different from other seasons is the immense pressure and public scrutiny he faces, more than any past lead. As fans scrutinize every moment of his journey, they're wondering if his personal doubts and struggles will follow him into his future, leaving him to face a lonely path after the finale. Fan reactions. Is there hope for Grant, or are fans ready to move on? As the season progresses, fans have expressed mixed feelings about Grant's performance as The Bachelor. While some are still holding out hope that he'll find his true love, others have grown weary of his indecision and lack of emotional depth. Social media is buzzing with speculation. Will Grant ever commit? Some fans have even gone as far as predicting that Grant will be the first Bachelor in history to reject a proposal at the end of the season. Will he break the tradition of engagements, or will he disappoint everyone by walking away from love? Grant's family and friends weigh in. Will they support his decision? Grant's closest friends and family members have kept a low profile during the show, but now they're speaking out. In interviews, Grant's childhood friends have revealed that they've seen signs of doubt in his ability to form a lifelong relationship. And his family is reportedly growing, concerned that the pressure of being the Bachelor might be clouding his judgment. Could this be the reason why Grant is struggling to choose a partner? Is he feeling the weight of expectations too heavily to make the right choice? What's next for Grant Ellis? Will he end up alone or find his forever love? As the season draws to a close, it's clear that Grant's journey is anything but predictable. While there are still a few episodes left to air, fans are eager to know, will Grant find love? Or will he be the first Bachelor to end his journey solo, with no engagement and no happy ending? As we approach the final rose ceremony, the speculation is at an all-time high. Whatever happens, one thing is certain: Grant Ellis's journey will leave an impact on the Bachelor franchise, whether it's for the better or the worse.